Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. My name is Ana Gil.
And I'm Fuljens Henry. Happy Monday. And I need to sneeze, and the sneeze is just like right there.
Okay, breaking news. Breaking news.
I need to sneeze.
Fam, congratulations to you all because August is Ecamm Fam month. And if you are signed up for the emails, you should have received an email where they were giving away some free t-shirts, and I hear that those t-shirts went by super fast.
Yeah.
So make sure that if you're not signed up, sign up so that we can celebrate all of you and you can get notified of all the great prizes that have been given away and are going to be given away, as well as the Instagram prize contest. Make sure that you enter that there because that's even bigger prize. Yes, Fuljens.
Yeah. According to Paul, 50 in 7 minutes.
Look at that.
50 in 7 minutes. That's how
So
fast.
so it goes faster than the trivia on ENN.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
So how's the fam doing? What's the weather like on your end? And how has the connection, your communication, whether it is computers, cell phones, other apps, been working for you during this retrograde activity? I would like to know.
Definitely. Let's say hello to the family over here. George Canellis, hello.
George. Eric.
Hello, good to see you here. Mr. Miter is on the YouTube side. And Matt says, the puppies and Matt are ready for ENN.
Let's go.
Let's go. Steve Cullum, hello, good to see you here.
Jaden, hello.
Rabbi Paskin, hello.
Rabbi.
Good to see you here.
Excited.
90.
Wow.
Woo. Yeah.
Jesus Lord. Micah.
Hello, good to see you here. Ed Kerr, hello.
Ed.
The fam is coming in. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got hit some with some storms.
Tora, hello.
Hello, Tora. Good to see you here. We got hit with some storms over the past few days. Tropical Storm Debbie is finally gone. Yes. Peace out.
That was something. She has some issues.
Yeah, definitely.
She came in strong. But fam, something else that is going to come on really strong is the live producer, fam. It starts tomorrow, and it is with Daniel Chi, and it is going to be incredible.
Yep.
If you ever wanted to learn everything about remote production and the ins and outs of how to use Ecamm for all of your video productions, this is the masterclass for you. It's free and it's going to be 3 days, Fuljens.
Yes, and it's advanced. And check this out, right? If you're producing live virtual events for yourself or others, online training, educational content, online sales events, webinars, summits, faith-based events, remote podcasts, and vodcasts, Daniel is going to cover all of this, right? But wait, there's more. There's more. This is free. We mentioned it was free, but this is what you get for free. The 3-day workshop, 24-hour access to the recordings. Daniel has an Ecamm Live Masterclass that you'll have access to as well. And if you're a new Ecamm user, 20% off. And the Live Producer Gear Guide.
Yeah, that's incredible. And one of the things that I enjoy about Daniel and his teaching style is that he's very thorough with his teachings, but he's also fun and he just makes it super engaging.
Yeah.
So learning with him is you're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna enjoy it. So that starts at 1 p.m. tomorrow.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, that's going to be great.
Did you catch Daniel's email earlier?
I did not. I was not available.
There was a video that Daniel shared, and it's something that's very relatable. So Daniel says, "Has this ever happened to you?" Right. So let's check this out.
All right, let's play the video.
Let's check this out.
Hey guys, I just wanted to send you a really quick message, just heading into the studio right now. And I've got a really quick story for you. Before I get started on that, you can see the studio. I'm going to be sharing a little bit more about this in the Live Producer Playbook. But before we get there, I want to share this story about this one time that I literally forgot to send out the Zoom link to all of the attendees for an event that I was producing. I mean, it was a crap show, let's just put it that way, to say the least. However, because I already took care of different, emergencies, or I had a list of how to deal with certain types of emergencies, and I remembered that, that I have different ways to communicate with people, and I was able to actually save the day because of that mistake that I had done. I actually assumed that somebody else was supposed to be taking care of that, and that was incorrect me, because remember, when you assume, you make a out of you versus me, right? That's me. So anyway, that was me. So what happened there was essentially I was able to broadcast the link out to every single attendee several times, just half an hour to an hour before the event. And the majority of people actually did show up to this event. It was a free event, and there were some people who were replying to the messages that it went out, but because it was a client of mine, they actually weren't paying attention to those emails and they didn't forward it to me. So what happened here? Well, it was a miscommunication issue, and that's the key. You need to make sure that as part of your standard operating procedures, you have a communication plan. The communication plan between you and your client, the communication plan between you and the attendees, the communication plan between you and the hosts and the co-hosts and the client and the attendees and the client. You have to make sure that everybody is aware of what the responsibilities are, when they're supposed to take care of those tasks, and how to do it in case of an emergency. Do you have a backup? Anyway, I'm going to be sharing a lot more about all of these different things at the Live Producer Playbook event, and I will see you in a few days. All right, take care. Bye-bye.
That's right. Yes, that's right. All of it. I mean, yes, Daniel, that's it. All of that. So the link is going to be in the comments. Go ahead and sign up. And this is something that, say you're not a remote producer and you're just doing your own, solo producer, is still going to be valuable to you. It's still going to be valuable. And there's a lot more now. I feel like people are getting more into, okay, our webinars need to be a little bit more professional, or our meetings need to be elevated a little bit more. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to be paying attention to the production and then also the content and managing, as Daniel just mentioned, right? Mm-hmm. Managing the attendees and all of that. So the need for remote producers is going to continue to increase, right? So even if you are not sure of that yet, right? Get it. Just attend the class, check it out, see if it sparks anything for you, and then the class will be available to purchase later. Yeah. So that it's going to be a win-win. It's a win-win. So great job, Daniel. Absolutely. It is awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah. Looking forward to that. So again, starts tomorrow at 1 p.m. It is free, $99. DanielChi.live/playbook. DanielChi.live/playbook. The link is currently in the chat.
Yeah. My crafty adventures. Hello. And Saeed, yes. Zoom meetings need to be less zoomy. Yeah. I agree with all of that.
And My Crafty Adventures is new here, just joined Ecamm. So
Woo!
excited to
Yes!
get started. You know, you also get some of Anna's confetti over here.
Yes!
Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome. Good to have you here.
Welcome. Yes, you are in the right spot and at the right moment. There are so many great things happening. Just in case you just tuned in, August is Ecamm Fam month.
Yeah.
So we are doing a lot of great things for the Ecamm Fam. And if you have not signed up for the Ecamm newsletter, go ahead and do so, because there are going to be tons of prizes and goodies in it.
Yes.
With details. So
Yes.
make sure you're signed up for that.
And that is at ecamm.com/community.
Yeah, and speaking of community, our community is just so amazing. You can post questions in our community. You can post comments. You can post your wins, and we all celebrate it. We all celebrate your wins. We all are eager and willing to answer all of your questions, technical questions, no matter how simple you might think they are. There's always something that we, what is considered pros, right? Learn from your questions. So continue to send it. We are going to show a couple of questions, answer a couple of questions that the fam have answered, and we're going to celebrate a win from one of our fam members.
That's
right.
right.
So let's go to the question first.
Yeah, the first one. This is something, again, that's totally relatable, and that is with the infinite window.
Forever. This is like somebody sees this window and they're just freaking out right away.
Right.
Even us, like we see this window and it's like a trauma thing from the 2020s.
Right. Although we know how to control it, just seeing it.
Right.
Just makes
Exactly.
It,
It just brings it.
And then this was indeed answered by Andy and Daniel Chi. Don't show the Zoom window on a display you're sharing. If you have one display, make sure your Ecamm screen share setting is set to a specific app and not a display. And you know what helps these situations is when you have two monitors or more than one monitor, right? You have Zoom on one monitor and you have Ecamm on the other. So this way, if you go into live demo mode, you avoid all those issues altogether.
Exactly. And here's how to do it. It's super simple.
Yep.
So that we're gonna go on demo mode.
We're gonna fire up Zoom real quick. Firing up Zoom before we hit the live demo, and Zoom just took over the whole thing. Here we go. All right, so now let's just do the fun part. Let's do the infinite.
Let's get the trauma going right now.
We're gonna do infinite. Options, live demo mode. Right, so automatically, boom, right, because we have everything on the same window. But if we were to move this away, and you won't see it, but on our end, let's live demo the other monitor now. So if we close this, options, let's live demo mode this and come over here, live demo mode. Right, so now we're showing, this is our kind of like our confidence monitor. And as you can see, this is the Ecamm, this is Zoom. Oops, nope, there it is again. There it is again. So
because you're live demo mode.
Yeah, because I'm in live demo mode.
So we can't. You can't.
Oh, so this is what I wanted to show, right? Just to avoid this altogether, too. Another thing you can do, if you turn off your video, because if you're just showing Zoom just for the sake of showing Zoom, you can just turn off your video, and that will kill that as well.
And then also you can, as Daniel mentioned, you can, if you have a second monitor, you can just assign the app itself. So then that way, when you do go to live demo mode, you're not hitting infinity.
Exactly.
So let's show that.
Let's try that.
Yeah.
So we are going to go to, let's do this. You're just going to see the YouTube real quick.
that question.
Yeah, that helps that. It's always a mess.
That was our question.
Regardless.
Every time we see it, and I'm telling you, it's not like you see that window and
Zoom
you kind of.
Oh, we were muted.
Oh no!
Where were we muted?
Where was it? On screen share?
Let's see something.
Maybe
Let's go
active.
back. Let's go back. Okay, we were muted here, but hopefully you saw what we just did, right? We just went to here on the pencil here for the screen share, show Ecamm Live and show Zoom. So click on Zoom, and that will now you're able to screen share your entire Zoom if you want to screen share your Zoom and not have that infinity issue.
Yes.
You're good.
And the thing that I said while we were on mute was that it is simpler than it looks, because it's just as if you have a second monitor, you can just move the Zoom window to the second monitor. And if you just have one monitor, then you can assign the app, the screen share, to a specific app, which in this case will be Zoom. So it's easier than
Definitely.
it looks.
Definitely.
So now we're not on mute. So, all right.
Let's
I
end
see.
this Zoom meeting and come back to regular. All right, we're back.
So I see some questions, but I think the fam already. Steve, hello.
Hello.
Steve
Paul Dixon, hello.
Steve came in to say you're on mute. Paul, what's going on? So there was a question about multi-streaming. I'm not sure if it was answered since we are in the answering question mode. But yes, you can multi-stream if that was the question. You can search on search.
Yeah, definitely. Here it is. It's from Park Brothers.
Once you're live, okay.
Yeah. No, that's a good thing to ask.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
you cannot once you're live. It has to be done before. And as you know, or may not know, Ecamm Live, you can stream up to 10 destinations at once. However, you need to add them prior to going live.
My crafty adventure, you are so going to catch on. I'm sure the fam has been telling you Ecamm is one of the easiest apps to learn. And you have tons of support, not only in the Ecamm Live community, but also in the YouTube channel. You're gonna be fine. You're going to be fine.
And you know that visual of the infinity
window?
scroll, that was the intimidating thing, but you don't have to worry about that when you're starting at Ecamm. That's only if you want to do what you want to show, like if you want to show Zoom and all that stuff.
But then just know that if you do see an infinity window, there is a fix for that.
And there it is.
So you don't have to worry about that.
Now you know the fix. You already have an advanced tip right there for you.
Yes, all right. So we have another. Remember, today we have trivia, so stay tuned for that. It's super fun as always. But we have another question, and this question was about video and resizing video. So our fan member Tom, he asks, is there an easy way to resize a video after bringing it into a scene? So there are one or two things with that, right? So one would be, yes, you can just bring up your video and resize it and bring it in as an animated overlay with no sound, right? So you will be able to bring it in, resize it however you would like to. And if you are doing something such as just playing the video, like they do on TV, you're commentating and the video is playing, then yes. But if you want sound, then you will have to convert it to something that's called WebM. And we're going to show you how you can do that and the app that you need to get to accomplish that.
Absolutely. So the app that we use is right here, native on the Mac itself. Let's go back into live demo mode. You say handshake? It is actually called Handbrake. Handbrake. And again, all this may look crazy to you, but basically all you do is click on open source and then you pull up your video and it'll appear right here. And then this format, you have MP4, MKV, WebM. So we select WebM. And then once you select WebM, you hit start. And then it's going to convert it for you. You see down here, it says save as. This is where you could add your location and your WebM. In a matter of seconds, your WebM will be done, right? And then now you have a video with sound. Let's see here. We have the video. I have it in one of these scenes here. So let's get out of live demo mode and show you what that will look like. I think it's over here. Yeah, it's over here. Let me pull it, bring it to all scenes. Boom, come back here. Right, so now this is a video. Hear the sound playing and all that good stuff. You can resize it. You can custom crop it. All that good stuff. Right? And this is your web app. You can go anywhere you want.
There we go.
Yep.
Like super awesome, and you treat it as a level 8 and everything.
Yes. And that is called Handbrake. That app is called Handbrake.
And Eric is saying
And it's
Handbrake
free.
is perfect. I use it to reduce my shows to upload on my own media server.
Yes, definitely. Handbrake is awesome. Matt says, I used Handbrake when Netflix mailed DVD.
No way!
It was
Oh,
only
wow.
used for legal purposes. Wow. that is awesome. That is awesome.
And so he says Shutter Encoder is also a nice tool for Windows and Macs to convert and compress videos, similar to Handbrake.
Yes.
And Paul Dixon
uses Shutter Encoder as well. Oh wow, that I didn't know. Handbrake actually looks easier. Yeah, and it's totally free. You could just download it from the App Store, I believe, or just Google Handbrake for Mac, and yeah, and that's it.
Yeah.
And there you have it. You have easily convert WebM. You don't have to rely on like a online tool. You just have it right there on your desktop.
Yeah. Yeah. So now let's go to our first trivia, fam. Our first trivia before we go and highlight one of the wins of our fan members from the Facebook community.
Yes.
So here is the trivia. Let's play.
Good luck. Which digital marketing channel has the highest return on investment average?
On average. Remember, it is on average.
On average.
Let's see, fam. I know you'll use it. And we haven't even really, what are we going to give away? Let's go. Let's go.
So that duel time is up on the YouTube replay side. All right, and the correct answer is email.
Marketing. So now all of you know that, so that you can start, if you have not, right? If you have not, you can start gathering your information, your client's information as well. So last week, Doc was on ENN with us, and we were talking about the digital platforms, and the platforms that we all use. So it led us to, okay, Doc was mentioning, all right, so choose the platform that works the best for you and for your needs. So the question for you is, what platform do you use that works best for you? So let me see, so we can bring it back up, and we're going to say, what is the social media platform that you work with the most, that you use the most, right? So we're going to let you answer that, because we are going to try and give you another prize, because we had something planned just in case.
We have a winner for this.
Oh, we do?
Yes, we do.
Oh,
Yes,
it wasn't
yes.
Paul Dixon?
It was definitely Paul Dixon.
Yeah, but
Paul-
Paul Dixon is with us.
No,
No, Paul Dixon is not with us. He's in the fam.
Paul qualifies.
I always think that Paul is with us.
This Paul qualifies. This Paul qualifies. Yes.
Okay,
So Paul
Paul.
is good. So let's see what we got for Mr.
Let's see.
Dixon.
Okay, Paul. I always think that Paul is with us.
We haven't given the bag in a minute.
We did give it away, but we can go ahead and do it again.
It's been a while.
Because
So
Paul is going to need it for...
let's do this. So Paul Dixon. Let's
Paul
go
Dixon,
over to screen share.
congratulations.
This is what you get. Oh, wow. This is the wrong screen share. Let's go back to primary display. Here you go. You win the Imagine, Create, Repeat Ecamm bag.
That's so fam. Remember that. I mean, it's just easier to communicate with your clients once you have them on an email list, and they get right to you get right to their inbox, right? They see your name, whether they open it or not. They still seeing you. And if they like and they know the value that you bring, they're going to open that email. So that's why that's one of the highest ROI. All different studies have proven that that's the one. And yes. So let's see. I just want to see what the rest of the family answered. I want to see.
That was. Oh, hold on. Now
because we have a lot of different ones. Yes.
Oh no! In terms of
the
the
platform.
favorite social platforms.
All right. So I want to see it too. I want to see that. So
yes.
YouTube. Okay.
Crafty says YouTube. Ballard, hello.
Hello, it's a YouTube thing.
Michael. MySpace.
That means YouTube. Okay, let's go. All right, Said is 9% LinkedIn and started Instagram a month ago.
Definitely.
All right.
Dan
okay.
is Napster.
Oh, Jesus.
Dan
Christ.
is LinkedIn.
Dan, you're LinkedIn.
Yes, that Paul is eligible. Yes, congrats again, Paul. Congrats. Eric Mockler, good night. And Shay.
Bye-bye, good night. Shay, hello.
Hello, very good to see you.
Well, hi to you too. This is nice to see you here. So yeah, speaking of LinkedIn fam, LinkedIn video uploads have grown 34% in the past year, and it's going to continue to grow. So for those of you who are looking into perhaps giving LinkedIn a try, now is a good time to do it. And 34% is pretty awesome.
Yeah, and
last year.
we have some more stats over here.
Yeah.
It says in quarter four, LinkedIn's revenue increase. We don't care about that. But 1.5 million pieces of content are shared every minute on LinkedIn.
Yeah, and video is now the fastest growing format on LinkedIn, with uploads up to 34% over year.
Yes.
So this is great. So if we want to give LinkedIn a try, we have everything. This amazing software called Ecamm, and that you can record and stream in different formats, right? You can do it in 16:9, you can do it in 9:16. LinkedIn is now testing that 9:16 format, which is the vertical. So let's just give LinkedIn a try if we want to try a different platform. However, you don't have to, right? You can stay with a platform that works best for you. So if it is YouTube, stay there. And then choose the supporting platform where you can repurpose your content to bring traffic to your primary one, and use email to let them know where you're at.
Definitely.
Right?
Definitely.
That's an awesome strategy.
And what's even great is that, at first it was kind of limited to who was getting LinkedIn Live, and now LinkedIn Live is more open to people on LinkedIn, and that, I think that contributed as well.
Oh, for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's going to continue to increase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's up to us how much to us, the consumer, and how much video we want to include there, and how we want to use it. So, yes. Okay, so let's go to celebrate. Let's celebrate.
This is good news.
Because we're talking about different platforms. And Said, you just mentioned that you're using Instagram, and other users, right? They have Instagram as well. And this win is Instagram related. So let's go for it.
Yes. This is from Sammy Gale.
Look at that. I've always struggled with Instagram Lives due to the fact that I didn't have my security blanket, aka Ecamm, with me. I have stuck with YouTube even though the vast majority of my audience is over on Instagram. But now I have access to the broadcast option on Instagram, and I was able to give it a go.
I was able to do a countdown, show overlays on screen, and we were showing people's competition entries and announcing winners, and do a 3-way split, although I'll be adjusting this for next week, as poor Jamie was covered by
Hey, we have things to say about this.
Yes.
This is all thing. We have it.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, this is great.
It was dope.
Yeah, this is great for her. So Sammy, congratulations. This is what we want to hear and see. And just as Sammy mentioned, when you are using Instagram Live, there are a couple of things that you need to keep in mind, and that is that, right? The comments that come up, if you have someone or a graphic, whatever it is, at the bottom is going to be covered by the comments on Instagram because they're going to come overlaid on top of whatever it is there.
Okay.
So you have to make sure that the design allows for that comment to come up so that then it can be a beautiful display, engaging and all of that.
Yeah.
And that can be done. That can be done with 3 guests. Right? It's just all about the layout. Fuljens.
Yeah, definitely. And to help you with that, we have an awesome tool for you all at our graphic store, which is the vertical grid. So if you scroll down to the goodies section over here, there it is. You have the grid bundle here, so you can optimize that for YouTube, Shorts, and IG Live, right? And you will have you won't worry about the comments covering your graphics or your comments that are appearing on screen or camera placeholders and whatnot. That is a good guide for you. So go ahead and grab that at our graphic store on Fuljens.gumroad.com.
That's right. And if you're like, oh my gosh, I just want to go live. I don't have the time to design this. I will do it later, but I'm going live tomorrow. We have already pre-designed templates that you can use that are Instagram Live compatible.
Definitely.
So you can go ahead and try that out as well. But you can also design it. We have tons of great content on building blocks teaching you how you can design your own. It's super simple to do, especially with the grid. Right? And we say super simple because we do it all the time. But if you do follow the steps, you can do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Something very important, just wanted to make sure we cover, because she mentioned it here. It's she said that initially I had it set up as widescreen because I wanted to cast to both YouTube and Instagram. But unfortunately, I couldn't work that out in time to make it look good in both formats. So when I changed to, it doesn't matter if you're in beta or native, when I changed from 16:9 to tall, it changed the size of everything. And then she had to readjust, but then she, got back up on her feet. So that's why it's always good to have, for example, you see all these scenes that we have here on our ENN. This is our ENN. This is our widescreen ENN profile. We have a vertical ENN profile that we do recordings for the news flash and all that good stuff, right? And then the same thing applies if you're going to do vertical video. Make sure you have a dedicated profile for your vertical video. Do not do vertical and horizontal on the same profile because it will mess everything up.
It's not fun. It's not fun to do. You can get it back, but you're going to have a headache.
Yes.
So just make sure that you just have, that I know of, there's not a limit of the amount of profiles that you can have. So having a profile, a vertical profile, and having a horizontal profile, just 16:9 and 16.
Yeah.
Even 4:3, if you wanted to go that route, you can still have profiles like that, and then you have your designs there.
Yeah.
It's not going to get messed up.
And then what happens if you switch and you try to switch back? Don't do it.
Go to a plain scene, and then switch, right?
Right.
So switch the profile on a empty scene.
That's it.
And then you're gonna be good.
That's
right?
it.
You're gonna be good.
Once you vertical your graphics, you can't unvertical them. Automatically, you have to stretch them back out and resize everything manually.
Yeah. Yeah, and sometimes undo works, but I wouldn't count on it. But we have we have Dan saying most people.
That's in regards to the current LinkedIn vertical videos.
Oh, okay. All right. And then my crafty adventures just love the idea. So I'm assuming that is the repurposing. Spacha, hello. Hello, Spacha.
Good to
You
see
are
you.
so welcome. We're always happy to see you here.
And Saeed says, I feel too old for Instagram. So much noise, and I always end up watching comedic content.
Yeah. I mean, you still can.
TikTok is, kind of like that too.
Yeah, and here's a question for you though. How come you chose Instagram as your second platform, Saeed? What was it about Instagram that prompted you to think about it? Because I used Instagram because of the photography, and I post photography things, although I don't post too much now because I do a lot of email now better. And then I just post on Instagram when it comes to I want to bring my clients to the email list to give them more value that way. Because like as you mentioned, Saeed, there's less noise. So once they are on the email list, we can send them information that is just targeted to them, curated exactly for them and what they need, and they're less distracted.
Yeah. And DM marketing definitely helps with that. It is so awesome. It is so awesome because the engagement and interaction that you can set up inside of Instagram and to create automation systems where you can actually get those people over to your email is awesome.
It is.
It's awesome.
It is very awesome. Yeah, okay. So for you, camp attendees, it's just 64 days away. Camps is 64 days away.
Cannot wait.
Wow.
Time
and
just
remember the times
flies.
when we were saying like 300?
Yeah, there was this epic countdown at the start of the year. We were counting down since the beginning of the year.
Oh, okay. So Stephanie, he got influenced by Stephanie. Okay, I see. All right.
That is awesome. So Caroline is my crafty adventures, now part of Ecamm Fam, of course, and then Lala saying, I am so happy for you. You'll love it and not going to turn back. Absolutely.
I agree with that.
Absolutely. And Tora says Instagram seems to be the new X, the place where arguments and drama go to blow up.
Yeah.
You get a little bit of some here and there. A little some here and there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, so what do we say if we go to our trivia number 2? Let's go to our second trivia. Get your fingers ready. All right.
Let's see.
What percentage of global population uses social media? Let's see what's going on. What percentage of the global population uses social media? 49%, 63%, or 77%? And while you look at this awesome graphics and answer, did you know that this was created inside of Ecamm? My crafty adventures, if you're still here, this was created inside of Ecamm.
Yes.
And for all of you, again, you can do all of this inside of Ecamm. Have your own
It's that
tips.
dope. It's that dope. Ecamm Live. It's that dope.
Hey. Hashtag.
And the correct answer is you guys did good. 63%. 63% as of right now.
Yeah,
because it keeps
exactly.
going up.
Yeah. It was like as of April 2024, 62.6% of the world population, or 5.7 billion people, use social media. All that noise, right? All that noise. Think about email. This is 5.6 increase from the previous year, with 265 million new users joining the platform. And get this. On average, people spend 2 hours and 23 minutes per day on social media and use 6.7 different platforms each day. How many platforms do you use each day? And is that true for you? Do you spend 2 hours and 23 minutes? That is so precise.
It adds up, right? Hold on.
Right?
Yeah.
How many apps do you use per day?
Not 6.7. What and
where's the
where's
0.7?
the 0.7? What is that?
The analysts out there, please
2.
explain that for us.
Mostly YouTube. Not really Instagram, but Instagram is for work related stuff.
But you use it, so
Use
that's
it.
2.
TikTok is like is just my
3. Okay.
laboratory.
3.
Am I missing anything? Facebook. By default, that's Facebook.
4.
Am I missing anything? I think
Do
that's
you
it.
use you don't use LinkedIn that much, but you do
Oh,
check
LinkedIn.
it every day.
Oh
so
my gosh.
LinkedIn,
Duh. 5.
that's 5.
Okay, well, almost at 6.7.
You
I
are?
got 1.7 more to go.
Well, you had X before, so now you don't have it. So that would have been 6.
Yeah. Yeah. So I
You're
don't have
checking
that.
your phone.
I'm checking my
and see
phone
what-
because I'm like,
How many apps
how
do
I
you
not know
use?
my social media that I'm using?
So let's see.
I
Say-
think that's it.
That's it?
I think.
Yeah, I
that's
use
it.
LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. I don't use TikTok.
Right, he's like blanks a drawer,
Yeah.
right? Because we just.
I think
use
it's
it,
just
so-
4. I think it's just 4 because I don't use TikTok and I
No.
don't use any other.
4.
Yes, 4.
Yeah.
So I use 4 apps.
Yeah, not forgetting anything.
Yeah.
WhatsApp does count. WhatsApp does count, but
WhatsApp does
I
count.
don't.
I don't use
I don't
those.
really use it.
Yeah.
I see a message there, and then you see.
Clubhouse
but now-
is the 0.7. It could be. How did they do 7.7 though?
Right, and then and Paul is counting Discord, for example.
Oh, well, yeah. You do. Yeah, I
Mostly I'm in there for the Ecamm, the Creator Camp updates and stuff.
So that there you go. You're 7.
Yeah, that's 6.
Oh, I thought you were.
I got 0.7 more to go. 0.7 more to go, but okay, so it is true.
So there it is. And
is
then
true.
My Crafty Adventure says more than 2 hours for sure. And yes, WhatsApp will count as social media because WhatsApp has news and groups and chats and all of that stuff.
Definitely.
So Paul uses YouTube, Facebook, Discord, and LinkedIn. So he uses those 4.
Yes.
My Crafty Adventure uses 4 apps. Rich uses like the 0.7. So Dan, I'm on LinkedIn I think my 2 hours are spent on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Because
you use it beyond video
right.
and whatnot.
Yeah.
Matt just
Ooh, look at you, Matt.
YouTube, Rumble, IG, Facebook, Odyssey, X, and does email newsletter count?
I know, does that
website
count? Because that's not social.
And that's the thing too, because there are social media features in some of these things.
Yeah, but you're not actually being sucked in.
We're talking about like the big corp social medias, right?
Yeah, like that.
Like stuff that we don't have control over or ownership over.
Because email is a digital marketing strategy, but it's not a social app, right? It's not a social, but it's so it's not okay. So it is true then. So Saeed said, I just wanted to acknowledge that I probably won this round. We have to go back.
Well,
thank you, Saeed. Let's check it out.
right. So we the correct answer was 63. And on the live chat side, and Mr. Moderator, please confirm this. The first 63 that we have is Torah. The first 63 that we have is Torah on the live chat side. So please confirm this, Mr. Moderator. And if that is correct, congratulations to Torah.
Yes, let's check it out. So let's see. Wait, Amazon is not an app. Amazon should be an app.
Amazon Live would count as a social media, wouldn't it? If you're on Amazon Live,
It's a social.
right?
Who knows? We're getting detailed, but Dan, Anna, you were missing the opportunity to blow up on the site. Yeah,
Okay.
I like LinkedIn.
Okay, perfect. Yes.
Okay.
So definitely, yes, Torah, congratulations.
Dora,
It
congratulations.
was a very close call. Very close call, but you are the winner. You won the Ecamm Fam. Let's pull that up again.
And I do believe, Tora, you mentioned that you were going to camp out, Creator Camp, to be able to attend. So there's your bag.
There you go. Let's pull it up for you
There's
again.
your bag,
This
Tora.
bag is awesome. You can fit so much in there. Not so much, heavy gear, but you could definitely toss you could clothes and all kinds and snacks and all that good stuff. This bag is great for that. You could pack a lot in here. So Congratulations, you win the Imagine, Create, Repeat bag. Congratulations to Tora. Congratulations to Mr. Paul Dixon.
Yeah, look at that. We have one more to go. So in the topic, we have three. Don't we have three?
No,
we just did two. Okay, well, let's see.
We'll add on.
We will add.
Next week.
Yes, so we'll go. But here's the question. For those of you who were here earlier, and if you were not, we're gonna share this with you. So there's the live producer. The let's get the correct name because I want to just get the name
live
correct.
producer
The
playbook?
live producer playbook. So it starts tomorrow, and there was a video that Daniel Chi shared with us about things that could happen, things that can potentially happen, and how you can reach your client and how you can let them know, hey, something changed. So he had that taken care of, and he's gonna share that with us throughout the 3 days that he is going to have this playbook. But that led me to a question that, okay, so let's say we have a live stream and you have been preparing for the live stream, you have been doing all of this marketing, and you're like, okay, you have, I don't know, like 50 to 100 people signed up, and all of a sudden something happens, right? Something happens and you're like, oh my gosh, how do you communicate with your viewers that the stream changed, that there's a link change, that how would you do that, right? So for us, we have an email list that whenever we're doing a live stream, we're sending it out and we say, okay, this is the list, right?
Yeah.
So if anything happens, we can quickly email them, right? I do want to hear Daniel's workflow on that though. That would be great to learn. And then also for Ecamm, one time I was trying to try something different, right? And I accidentally ended the stream. So Paul, our moderator, did all of this very quickly and push the link through and say, this is the link. So he went to the previous one and he did all of that behind the scenes. So we didn't have to do anything. But had we had, like, we're in between it or something like that, there is an email as well, an email list that Ecamm can send and say, hey, here's the link just in case the link broke and all of that good stuff. So the question again is, how would you communicate with your viewers if something happens to your stream?
Yeah. You know what also helps with that too? Consistency, right? Because if, the more you create live videos or live shows, or you have a specific program that people tune into every week or whatever the cadence is, they're used to that. So if it's a Monday and it's 7 p.m. and you didn't get any announcements or updates that the ENN is not happening and the stream is not up, you definitely know exactly where to go to check and whatnot, and who to contact and all of that stuff, right? So, but some people don't have that set up as of yet, but definitely, it'll get easier as you go along, and you don't have to worry about that. That happened to me too, not on ENN but of course it's always happened. It's happened to us on ENN. Probably happened to us on Building Blocks. We probably don't remember, but it happened to me when I was doing the fitness classes. So I let me see. So there's when there was a time where we did the countdown, and then there's something that the video played and it ended the broadcast. That happened to me then too, right? But the thing is, the audience already is there. They know what to expect, so they know they can just refresh the YouTube channel and wait for it to come back up again. And also too, we have people's contact information. So even although we did have a mailing list, but it would not make sense to send it out to everybody in the mailing list, because not everybody is coming to join that live class. But if we send out a text to a few people who know somebody, they could get the word out, whatever. But but that's stressful
though. Yeah, that would be stressful.
You just know where to look.
Yeah. So having a plan, right? Having a plan on how to do that, no matter how small you think, I just started, it's even better, right? You just started, you start creating your email list and say, hey, to stay up to date. And if you're providing value, people will sign up. People will sign up for it. And especially if it was a referral, for example, that someone said, hey, you should check out this show, and then you mention it, people are more likely to sign up for your email list. And email addresses now are valuable. Not everybody gives you their email address. So if you're providing value, they will gladly give it to you, right? So starting to build that email address so that you can have access to your viewers is such a great investment in your time.
Absolutely. Let's check out the comments over here.
Oh no.
So that is why you need to create a mailing list.
Yes, Paul. Yeah.
Shay says, that just happened to me. I was able to email everyone who has signed up.
Shay, give her a horn, please. Yes, good for you. That's what it is. You see, and you have it, and it's so great. So
this is totally relatable. Lala says, yes, I've accidentally ended my stream when I clicked on end on my stream deck, so I removed that as a yo, you are not telling no lies there. The moment that happens to you on your stream deck, most case scenario, you're gonna remove that button from the stream deck and never use that button.
For real. I mean, I still have it on my stream deck. Is that why you don't use the stream deck anymore?
No, I'm just I like to click on the the panels.
On the scenes.
I'm a clicker.
But sometimes I want to change the scenes and I can't because I don't want to click on something that's not. So when we're here, I'm not touching buttons because Fuljens likes to click on the scenes.
Also, though, what we do is we kind of isolate the end broadcast button. We put it at the lower bottom corner, and we put some non-functional buttons around it, so you know exactly. Do not press this button until it's time to press the button. We put it in quarantine.
We're isolated. And also the finger knows not to go to that corner, right? Or that corner up there. The finger knows.
Right, because it's like you just got like when you get hit like that. So that's what it feels like now when you try to touch that button.
Yeah, but like what happened to me, it wasn't ended, although I did do it once. I just ended it. What happened to me was, how when you bring in a video, to the video you can give a command on what to do when the video ends playing. So that one, the command that I gave it was, end it.
Yeah.
So that scene wasn't the top. So I clicked it and it did what it was supposed to do. It ended it, broadcast.
Let's check out the.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. I found value in having an email list. Absolutely. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
Oh my gosh.
Or slapped on the finger. That day, Keith and Tina kept ending the stream.
Oh my gosh, that was so true.
That is funny. I do the same exact thing with my stream deck. Yep. Once you learn, all it takes is once. Name that button. Never click. Stream deck and stream workaround. Make a button that goes to another page. Then put that. There you go.
Oh wow, that will guarantee.
That's like are you sure you want to press me? Are you sure you want to end the stream? And here's another one. Get a second stream deck only for ending streams. Listen. Yes. The more isolated that button is on the stream deck, the
safer you are. The safer you are. It is really something because,
Yeah. And Lala says I do crafting and sometimes my tools or paper would accidentally click the end button. So I just removed it. It's no fun. Yeah, it's no fun when you accidentally hit end, especially when you have you're in minutes into your content and all that good stuff. It's not fun.
So isolate the button or like Fuljens does, just not have it. I have my stream deck and I have my button isolated, and then when we're here in Fuljens' setup, the stream deck is I can't even reach it. Fuljens just puts
it's turned off
back and sometimes
it's because I'm just so used to. I've grown to just clicking on the scenes and overlays and stuff like that right inside of Ecamm. And that's just me. I'm just used to that. Not even the hotkeys, just clicking on them because that's what I started off with.
Yeah, I really love my stream deck. I could do without it, but I don't want to. I will use my stream deck until the end.
Yes, but for advanced productions, where we're on the field and stuff like that. Definitely stream deck. We don't mess with clicking anything inside of Ecamm. We just have the button. We know what the button does, and that's what we use.
Yeah,
Definitely.
And at those productions, the end button is not on the stream deck. It's just not there.
not
We're just
there.
like, we're gonna manually end this production. But
Definitely.
speaking of all of this, thank you for sharing all of this, fam. But what mailing service do you use? What mailing service do you use? For those of you who answer that you do have a mailing list, which service do you use? Let's see. Tora says,
Well, I learned the hard way. I didn't realize my presenter clicker would go to the next scene, and it clicked to the next scene, which was set to end, bro.
oh, I mean, it's just is the thing.
No. Yeah, no.
And then you're like, for a minute frozen, right? Like,
What do I do?
What?
You're at like this point where he's like, should I restart? What do I do? You gotta,
what happened? What do I do right now?
The Mars rover does not have an off button. Stream Deck should take note. Okay, and thanks for sharing. We have it coming in.
All right.
We have Sai uses
ConvertKit.
soon to be known as Kit. Steve is MailChimp.
Okay,
MailChimp.
Ooh, okay.
MailChimp. And Rich just started a brand new, congratulations, with a brand new account on Kit. Well, there you go. Well, that's about to increase, Rich.
Yes, exactly, right. So how do you all like MailChimp? I used to use MailChimp before, but then we changed it. The one that we're using, we actually started with ConvertKit, but then there were different things that I wanted to do that ConvertKit, it was harder to do with ConvertKit, and I just wanted simplicity. And so we chose a program called Flowdesk, and that is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
The designing capabilities are really simple. We call it building blocks too.
Yeah.
Because it's so simple to design. And then the other one that you use
is MailerLite for similar,
we don't have to pull it up.
For similar reasons as well, right?
Yeah.
So MailerLite, what's cool about MailerLite is that if you're just starting out with email marketing, they have a really, really good offer if you just want to start it out and just test it out, where it's for free. You can start off for free with up to 1,000 subscribers, 12,000 monthly emails. If you're just starting out, you're not sending 12,000. So they are very generous, and you have full access to the drag and drop editor. Again, like, it's those building block features that drew us to both MailerLite and Flowdesk. In MailerLite, you can build out basically an entire web page and or landing page. So you have an actual website builder. If you go to our newsletter, join our newsletter community link in the description, that website is built in MailerLite. So that it is really advanced. It is really, really good.
Yeah, and it has great engagement tools. So like
A/B testing, and all that good stuff. And then what's great about Flowdesk is that Flowdesk, they are definitely listening to the community. So they have a roadmap of all these features that are coming out that are lacking that ConvertKit or MailerLite will have, but they are on it now, and they're slowly rolling out these new features.
Yeah, and Paul uses ConvertKit. And Shay is mentioning, I honestly have not done anything with my email list next project. Yes, Shay, listen. Especially for you and the content that you're putting out and all the great tips that you are giving your community, definitely an email list will work really well for you and your content.
Definitely.
So Paul has ConvertKit, Steve.
MailChimp. Haven't had any issues. Pretty simple. Yes, I started off with MailChimp. I used MailChimp for another project. Ecamm Mail. Huh. That's interesting. We're definitely gonna look into that. Never heard of that before.
Wow. Ecamm Mail.
And Asai got some newsletters created from Beehive.
I've heard of Beehive.
Pensight.
Okay, so we've learned about you.
Nice. It's good to learn about these.
Yeah, exactly. Pensight mailing list builder due to or budget circumstances, and it has always.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Substack seems to be a thing. And that's something else too. When picking the right news email marketing platform service for you, there are some that no matter how much your subscriber count grows, the price will stay the same. Flowdesk is one of those. ConvertKit grows with your audience. MailerLite grows with your audience, but that's another plus that we can say Flowdesk has, that no matter how big your audience grows, at least right now, the price stays the same.
And I really like the simplicity of Flowdesk. Really like it. And plus, it's just because I don't have a lot of time to be learning a whole bunch of different things. I just want to be able to make it look beautiful and to send the information out. And I can literally work on it the night before. I don't like to do it. That's very rare. But if I had to, it's that simple that I can just, with a couple of clicks, get it out.
Definitely.
And building the list is great. Building segments is nice. They make it look really nice and pretty. They have colors. I mean, I think that they make this... I mean, I'm not going to put words on their marketing, but I think they make this for women. It could be.
Yeah. But also, if you're not a woman, you're somebody who's just starting out, it's really good for you. And
it's simple. It's simple.
Especially if you want to learn to do automations.
Flowdesk
helped me get better at automations because it's so simple. Everything's just very, very linear to use versus some platforms where you just look at the automation
and you
page
close the page
and you
leave.
close it.
You leave.
Right. So this is very linear, and it definitely helps you get an understanding of how to build email marketing automations.
Yes. So there you have it, fam. You learned. Yes.
One more thing. I feel like we're selling. We're like it's like a self-employed, but it's not. You know, and that's another thing too. Like when you start looking at these platforms, you get to see, you get to test different things. You get trials. Flowdesk gave you a 30 days.
Yeah.
You get to test the whole thing. You get the pro for 30 days.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I really enjoyed it, and that's why, because we were using ConvertKit, and then Fuljens was, he was learning, and you were doing great learning and all of that, but I wanted to get this newsletter out, and he's like, well, I'm trying to do this, and then I have to do this, and I'm like, can you do 1, 2, 3? Well, I can, but, and I'm like, listen, we gotta find an email that will do it without a but, like right now. And so I've heard from another lady that Flowdesk was that simple. So I asked Fuljens to try it out, and he opened it, and he was like, oh my gosh, this is it. And then that was all it took, and we transferred all of our clients there.
And of course, the more you test out email marketing platforms, you see that one has something, the other does not. So of course you're going to get that, because after trying out the Flowdesk for the full 30 days which we invested in, and then getting MailerLite up for stuff like our projects that we use for building blocks and whatnot. And I'm in there, and I'm using the landing page, and I'm building the website, and I'm like, and I see A/B testing. I'm like, grrr, why doesn't Flowdesk have this? And you go to ConvertKit. ConvertKit has something that the other two doesn't show.
So exactly. So just make sure if you're going to test out and look at all these platforms, just make sure that you have your goals. I have my goals, and that's what I was looking for. I was looking for simplicity, and that's what Flowdesk offered me. Fuljens like Flowdesk, but he uses MailerLite for building blocks. So again, you have options now, right? You can just go ahead and test it. But for those of you who already have an email list, start nurturing your email list, because that is, as you saw, what was it? It was the top one. The return on your investment is higher on your email list than it is on any other platform, whether it is on Instagram, that it is on LinkedIn, that it is on all of that, right?
Yeah.
Your email list.
Definitely.
All right. So that is, if anything tonight, think about that.
Definitely. Steve says, I know some who use Constant Contact. Yeah, that's another one. I haven't come across Constant Contact in a long time. More important than the platform actually sending out, and that was one of the reasons why Flowdesk ended up being the solution for what Anna was mentioning, because the email, actually building the newsletter and putting the work into creating a visually appealing newsletter and with different features, that was just the building blocks part. The building blocks part was what sold us. Pen site link in bio style works great. with selling digital downloads, booking consultations, building my list, and more.
Nice.
It's just awesome to
Yeah.
get other stuff that we haven't heard of. And you can always export and import your list to exactly. Yep. You just get that CSV file and you transfer it over and you are good to go. Add them to your segment and whatnot. And especially if you just download them from per segment, you actually take less work off of you. So create as many segments as you want.
Yeah.
Even if you could create segments for specific people clicking on a particular link, and you just have a segment for that alone.
It's pretty good.
It helps.
It helps organize your information. So there you have it, fam. That is all for you tonight on Ecamm Network News. Remember to give it serious thought about email lists. You put all this work in on your live streams or on your presentations or on your classes, on your webinars. You put all this effort in. Just make sure that you continue to nurture them in your efforts. Not only your viewers, but your efforts. Continue to nurture your efforts by using an email list. It doesn't take that long. You get it. You start going in there. You send an email here, and you choose a date that you're gonna, whether it is once a month or it is once a week. You choose it and stay consistent with it.
Yeah.
They say out there that for every subscriber you have, it equals to $1. Right? So whenever you send an email, if the content is strategized and valuable to your client and you're selling a service or providing a service or download a course, you will make $1 for every email you send out. And we tested that, and it's true, right? And a couple of emails that we had said, but we had spent time building that and the strategy behind it. So again, give it some thoughts and it's gonna work for you.
And above all else, it's your community that you own, right? Because again, we're renting properties here, there we're renting property on LinkedIn, we're renting property on YouTube, but that is your community that you own, right? So
that is right.
That's one of the most important things.
All right, fam. Thank you so much for being here with us. You're watching Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. My name is Ana Gil.
And I'm Fuljens Henry.
And we will see you around. Have a good night.
Peace.